There are a lot of social media platforms out there, and you can definitely spread yourself thin if you're trying to go for all of them at once. That's why it's important to stick with just a few, or to streamline it so that your posts go to all the different platforms. But Facebook groups, I feel like that's the only really relevant and beneficial thing on Facebook. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm Monique, the work from home mogul, and I am a YouTube content creator. I talk about owning a business, entrepreneurships. I own a subscription box business. I am a thrifter, Poshmark ambassador, a teacher of many modalities, and today I'm going to talk about how to grow your Facebook group with your Instagram and with other people's Facebook groups. And welcome back today's special guest, Dot. So stick around to find out how you can grow a community that helps your business. Stay tuned. What makes Facebook groups so different from all the other tools and things you can use on social media platforms is that you're able to build a community. They can message each other. They all have their own profiles rather than just posting and hope that all the engagement is in the comments. When you have a Facebook group, you have a way to make events, have albums of photos, chats, groups with each other. There's so much that you can do. And frankly, there might be too much. Having a way for people to connect and to get them all in one place is really valuable. You're creating a captive audience. Having a thriving community legitimizes your business. Instagram has a huge reach, and if you're able to capture those people to click in your link in bio, click in your stories, click in your highlights to get them off and into your business, capture their email address, get them to click on your website, or get them to go into your Facebook group where you can build a relationship. I mean, that I feel like is the best strategy because you've got a wide audience of Instagram users, huge free way to get all these eyeballs, which it's harder to do on Facebook where it's become solely about pay to play. So first things first, before you can even use your Instagram to get people into your Facebook group, you actually have to create your Facebook group. It's pretty simple to do on Facebook. You just need to know who is it that you want in your Facebook group. What kind of Facebook group would you want if you were these people? And create it with catchy title and catchy keywords. Of course, more to it than that, but the basics will do. Having the rules set up, how you want the community engagement to go, whether you want specific content on specific days, if you're gonna monitor every single post and approve it before it comes in, or how you would make sure not a lot of spam, hate messages, and awful stuff comes in. That is something that you need to consider when you're setting it up. But once you have it set up, then you can start using your Instagram, which has a huge reach, and other people's similar Facebook groups to get members. You don't need a lot of members to create a great community, but you do need some. And the grunt work, the effort that comes into the beginning of growing a Facebook group is not very monetizing, but necessary for the long run. Quick side note about the kind of Facebook group that you want to have. You don't want just something that is for your specific product or service. You have a specific niche that you're going after, but where does that niche hang out with other people in similar niches? You can make like a Venn diagram or like a Charlotte's Web type of thing about this. But for example, if you are a coach and your business is to help people to solve a Rubik's Cube faster, for example, are you going to make just a Rubik's Cubes enthusiasts group? Or would it be a board games of the 2000s or 80s? I don't know. You don't want it so broad where it's like person that would play any game anywhere on the planet, but perhaps old-fashioned board game enthusiasts of Pocatello, Idaho. Something where it's not just Rubik's Cube enthusiasts of Pocatown, Nebraska. You can explore other pages, be in some of these groups, see why they do so well, who's in them, because these are people you can also invite, and just engage there, and then see what they are missing, because that can go in your title, in your keywords, in your who is this for description. Take the best part of those groups and things that you want to be in those groups and put it in your group. Using your Instagram to get people into these groups does not have to be a lot of people. In fact, it probably won't be that many people. All you need is a specific target to start with. Something like 10 a day. How many can you get from your social media? How many can you get from other people's Facebook groups? Now, when you're starting with your Instagram, the way you get people to click is your link in bio, your stories, and your highlights. So it's just that simple. You could put a link tree in your bio. Unless you have nothing else to click on, put more than just your Facebook group in your link in bio. Every day, having a story that asks a question or a poll or something where people want to click and find out more in the group, put that in your story. Have one highlight reel that just has it there for the people that go onto your profile. Pretty much the people that go onto your profile the first time will click. It's not really your followers or people that come back over and over that are going to go on your profile. So that's why you want to make sure the link in bio and the highlight is already set up. And the way that you get people to click on your stories is when you're engaging with similar content, or you create a viral reel or post, and people will then go to your story, especially if it's written in your description to click in your link in bio or go to your story, and that way they connect with you further and join your community. So maybe from doing these viral posts, connecting with your audience, asking them questions, clicking on their stories, and asking them if they want to join your community. That's one way you could do it. Not just cold, spammy DMs, but people that you're already following or liked or commented on something you posted. You can go to their story and send them a message. So maybe you get 1 or 2 a day from your own Instagram. The rest will come from similar pages with the people that are already interested in that exact subject. Now, are you just going to click on each person and send them a message to join your group? That's really spammy. No, of course not. What you want to do is there's a couple of things you can do to just get people to see that you have a group and that will join it. In each group that you join, you have your own profile. It's separate from your normal Facebook profile. And it's something where you can change the cover photo. You can change your avatar. I wouldn't recommend that. You can also write a description about me. And that's where you can say, I help people do X, Y, and Z. This is my community. And have your Facebook page. You can also comment on people's posts when you have an answer to a question. And that answer could be, hey, I've got this Facebook group. You can also post things like events or virtual events, giveaways, anything that you have in there that Facebook page's rules and doesn't violate them. There's also putting just a blank, colorful box that says, hey, would anybody want to learn about da-da-da? If so, comment below. And then with every comment, you can say DMing you. DM them the link to your Facebook group. And it doesn't have to be a lot of people. If you're getting 1 or 2 from your Instagram, then you need to get your 8 or 9 from Facebook. So many different groups out there. There's no reason why you can't take your 30, 45 minutes a day to grab those people. 10 a day. Set yourself up for your first 50 days to go for 500 members. If you automate this process and give yourself a certain number of minutes because you don't want to be doing this all day long, you'll see that it starts to grow itself, especially if you engage on every single post in your group, tagging other people, connecting other people, and creating value. Creating an environment where people want to come back and where they want to bring their friends. It will naturally grow. It is that grunt work that you put up front, which you could use other people's Facebook groups and your own social media to get the ball rolling. Now let's hear from Dot.
Having my polka dot enthusiasts of mid-century Facebook group has literally changed my life. We are a community of polka dot lovers that come together that really appreciate what polka dots do for the world, and it's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Dot, I remember when we were talking about Instagram theme pages that you were interested in this polka dot enthusiast page. So which one is doing better?
Well, it started out just me posting myself wearing polka dots and all the other polka dot people that I loved looking at, and before I know it, other people wanted to post. Other people wanted to come together and do things while looking at polka dots, trading polka dots, doing polka while wearing polka dots, and it kind of just took off from there.
I find that to be so creative. How do you stay on top of all these posts and make sure that nothing crazy is going on in your group?
We are very serious about love and appreciation of polka dots, and anyone that comes in and tries to disturb that is getting banned.
What's next for you and your Instagram theme page and your Facebook group?
Well, our next event is going to be experimenting with polka dot candy, and I mean the fun kind.
Thanks, Dot.
I never thought that this would take off. I never thought that I could make a career out of my love for polka dots. I thought that I would just be making martinis at home for a living. But it has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. You never know what your Facebook group is going to do for you.
Thanks, work from home buddies, if you got this far. Make sure that you like and share with a friend. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscription, hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you next Tuesday, and that doesn't sound right. New videos on Tuesdays, so be alerted and watch this video next. Bye. That's really spammy. No, of course not.